I'm so excited.
Hey, everyone. As you can see, Erica is excited. She's already said she's excited. And I just hit the record button. Yes. Which means we're going to have so much fun tonight. Oh my gosh. Oh. It's like being on the Ellen show. Oh my God, Ellen. I know you're like, what in the world is going on?
What's wrong with these women?
Yes. Hey, y'all. I had a moment where I had a Priscilla Shire moment. Hey, y'all. Welcome back. 31 Days of Healthy Relationship Tips. Sharon J. Lawrence here, your host for 31 days. I'm still in shock that I'm doing this, but I'm here. And I'm grateful to be joining you all. And tonight it's special every night, but it's not too often that you get to share a platform with your mentor. And so I'm super excited because I have the wonderful, amazing, lovely, I call myself the SelfCarepreneur, but I could not have that title if it was not for her making sure that I set clear and healthy boundaries for myself. And so I'm appreciative of the Self-Care Queen, Miss Erica Reed.
Hi. I have a new title.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this. I'm so proud of you and just the message that you're sharing with everyone, not just during this month, but just continuously. You are doing such amazing work. And I'm so proud. Oh, wait a minute. I need a tissue. Here we go. And it begins. Oh. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. So, y'all, we let me just tell you now, we knew we were going to act a little bit silly. But we hope that this is encouragement for you, that laughter is good for the soul. But I am excited, as I said before, to do this with my mentor. So, Erica, just to help me get focused so I can act right, tell the people who you are, what it is that you do, and where you are located, so that I need them to understand why I say that you are the self-care queen.
Wow. I'm Erica. I am Erica Reed. I am a licensed clinical social worker, super social workers in the house. And I have a private practice in Lanham, Maryland, just down the road from Miss Sharon here. And in addition to just the work that I do in my private practice, counseling women, men, families, I also do corporate training because we all know that the majority of our time is spent at work. So it's great that we're really trying to be healthy on our own time, but we also have the work time, and that toxic work environment really does wear you down. Right. So I take all of this that I do with you individually in my office to the workplace, and I try to create healthy work environments as well. So I am apparently the self-care queen. Yes. I have an amazing Facebook community, Self-Care for Super Women, because we have to focus on ourselves as women. Mm-hmm. You're busy, you do a lot, but we have to make sure you're taking care of yourself in the process.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I'm getting double blessed today because one of the people watching is my first mentor, Dr. Vicky T. Sapp. Hey, girl. Love her. She has sown so much into my life. I so love her. And one of my mentees is on. So, we have this whole generation thing going on right now. It's all right. A trickle down effect. Mrs. Jones. So thank y'all for watching. Please share. I love y'all. And anyone else watching, I can tell there's more of you. Let us know where you are, where you're located. Say hey to us so me and Erica can chat with you directly. So let's get to it. So, and if you're not a part of the Self-Care for Superwoman group, go and look for it and join the community. You will not be disappointed. And you're going to hear about some special stuff coming up soon. Is it sold out?
Not yet.
Oh, y'all going to be in for a treat. Ooh, wee. Yeah, I'm acting up tonight. I'm sorry. I just get excited when I talk.
Hey, we can keep it tight and right. We're good. We're good. Okay. Let's get this party started.
All right. So let's talk about this self thing. Like, why? Well, no. Not why. Help the people understand that it's not as difficult to take care of them.
It's not. It's really not. I mean, I know that doing the big and amazing things to take care of yourself, like a vacation to Bali, that would be lovely. But most people, that at least the people I know, don't have it like that, that they can have these extravagant vacations or even a vacation period whenever you need a break. So we have to figure out ways to just incorporate small moments in our day, each and every day, to help us manage everything else that's going on. We all have a lot on our plate, no matter what your responsibilities are, what your role is, what your gender is, although, I'm all about the women here. But we have to make sure we're taking care of ourselves, because otherwise we start fizzling out and we're not able to give our best. And I know that deep down, we want to make sure we're doing the best that we can, whether it's to be as a mother, as a spouse, as a good sister friend, or even as a business owner or employee. But if you're not taking care of yourself, none of that other stuff matters, because you're not going to be able to give your best. So finding ways just to incorporate a moment each and every day of self-care, self-love, so that you got to know who you are and what you need in order to be able to gift it to yourself.
I'm sighing because we know the importance, but we know people make it so difficult.
Yeah.
And it's like, you got to wait for your body to shut down pretty much. Then you do something. Oh, I'm sick, or I couldn't move. And it's like, why wait to get to that point?
Right.
Can you talk a little bit about, I was looking at a book today called Crucial Accountability. And I'm not sure if you've heard of it. There's one called Crucial Conversations, and there's one called Crucial Accountability. And I went to download it. I have not read it yet, but when I think of crucial, I think of something that is so important. Like, if you don't do this, it is one of those situations where it's life, limb, or property.
Right.
Can you talk about the accountability to self and why it's necessary to do something different?
We have to make sure that we love ourselves enough to give ourselves what we need. It is crucial. It's oxygen. It's almost as if you're walking around holding your breath and just saying, I'll breathe when I get all of this done. I'll inhale once I get this final checkbox completed. It's crucial that you breathe, and it's crucial that you take care of yourself. Figuring out what that is really important, because if we don't, we will break. That is it. Our body is designed to operate at a certain level. And to operate at that level, we need some pretty significant rest periods built into our day. Rest doesn't just mean what you do at night. Sleep. Hopefully people are sleeping. And I know that is once again a challenge that we have a lot when we have so much going on during the day. You're laying in bed thinking about everything you have going on. But we also have to incorporate what our body needs during the day. We can't just keep going and going and going. It's crucial, as you said, to have rest periods. Even, I'm not a fan of racing, so I don't know too much about it, but I do know they go around that track a number of times. High speed, full throttle, giving everything they have.
Yes.
But even they have to stop. Change up some things. Sit for a second before they can get back out there again. Why, if they know how their engine is designed, that they have to take those rest periods, that their tires can't keep going all the time. I mean, I'm thinking we need to recognize that same thing for ourselves.
And as you said that, I thought about sports players, athletes, where, and you're a mom of two boys, so where they don't play the whole game. They sit out for a little bit, then they go back in. And so even the coaches know. You talked about being a corporate trainer. So I'm sure you're teaching leaders how to also implement this stuff for their staff. How do you get them to recognize that their staff are not robots? Because people start to function as if they're robots, and they keep going, realizing you don't function off a battery, and even a battery needs to be changed or charged. So
I mean, that's really important as a leader, as a manager, to understand that your staff have needs. They're people. They're not just a job description. And as people, they have specific needs that they need you as a leader to understand and relate and respond to. And helping a leader know that demonstrating that number one through your own self-care, through your own recognition that I need to have time for myself, then allows them to say, oh, okay, well, this is permissible in this environment. This is respected in this environment as far as self-care. But also having managers recognize what are appropriate boundaries. And that's a huge challenge that we have when we're trying to have that relationship with ourselves, whether it's in our professional life or in our personal life. Understanding what boundaries are, number one, what healthy ones need to be incorporated into your life, number two, and how to design them. So as a manager, if I'm working with you, I'm helping you understand you shouldn't be texting your people after hours and expecting them to respond immediately. You know, unless it's that kind of job, and, you know, it's critical, like Mission Impossible kind of stuff. You know, if you're just trying to figure out where the report is, let's have a boundary. So having clear expectations of what people need in order to be successful is really, really important. And if we turn that over to the personal life, you know, so often people, we as women, we set these goals for ourselves, especially in the next week or so. Those things we call New Year's resolutions. Woo! Statistics show you're not going to make it past January.
Throw them away.
That goal. And, you know, we can talk all the way around a circle about why people are not successful in the goals they set at the beginning of the year. But I'm going to tell you, a large part of it is because of boundaries. You sat down at the beginning of the year, or whenever it is you decided to do it, and just said, you know what, this is important to me. These are the changes I want to see in my life. And this is what I no longer want to have. And you said, this is good. I'm going to do it. Woo, I'm ready. But then your boundaries get a little loosey-goosey, and other people's stuff starts floating into your world, and you put your goals to the side, and you let them enter into your life, because what you have said is important to you, the self-love, the self-relationship, now gets put on the back burner while you go be superwoman for everybody else. Wow. So we need some boundaries.
So I hope y'all getting this. So one of the things that me and Erica both just said to you is throw the resolutions away. They don't work. For the past 23 days, we have been doing healthy relationship tips for different areas of your life to prepare you for 2020. And if you were using these tips appropriately, you probably could have morphed into a whole new habit of thinking. What is it, 21 days to make a habit? 21 days. We're on 23. You could have made a completely different habit. No resolution, just a lifestyle change. To do something different for you in your relationships with others and yourself. So I'm going to get off my soapbox, come back over here. So let's talk a little bit about this boundary thing, like you said, with self. Making sure that you're doing the right thing so that you don't mess up and you're not accountable to self, you're not following through, so you end up reverting back to those old ways of thinking. How do you help somebody manage up when it comes to that self component? I talk about it a lot with my clients, but I want you to kind of go into this whole managing up piece and what that looks like if that manager doesn't understand the importance of the self.
So it's about leadership. And whether it's the leadership coming down, I don't like saying that, but you know what I mean.
I know.
Or the leadership coming from within.
Yes.
We have to be leaders of ourselves and understanding what we can and cannot do. But more importantly, understanding why we're doing what we're doing. And that gets clearer and clearer as you sit with yourself and you get clear about what's important to you, what your goals, what your purpose is, so that then you can translate that over into any area of your life. You may be at a job that you don't like, and the only reason you're there is to pay the bills. That's your why. If you're clear about your why and why you're doing something, you can approach it with a very different mindset. That's self-leadership. I am going into this place and I don't need you to throw me off my game and give me something that I don't really feel comfortable in. I can create my own comfort around myself. So it's really about understanding your why, getting clear about what's important to you so you can then drive yourself in that direction. You know, a lot of times leaders may not necessarily have the skill set to manage people. They got that job, that promotion, because they knew how to do a certain report or a certain task, or they were very skilled in a certain area as it pertains to the job itself. But they may not know how to manage people. So you may have to help your manager understand what it's like to work with you. You know, I am accountable to myself, but I'm also accountable to the organization. And I can tie my goals to the goals of the organization. So we're both successful. It's a win-win situation. But if a manager, if you are not managing yourself, then that's going to create a conflict with the manager at in the workplace.
Right. And so if I'm hearing you correctly, self-care is not just about the manicures, the pedicures. It's how you manage yourself in every setting that you're in, including the work environment and how you interact with the people that you're reporting to.
Definitely.
Y'all got that? You ever leave work and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't take another day. And then you go back the next day. And so Erica is giving y'all some good nuggets. And look, we even missed the halfway mark. Normally I'm like, wait a minute, let's see who's here. Sorry, y'all. So let's check in. We have Kiki is on. Hey, Kiki. Kiki was with us last week. Thank you so much for joining. Please remember to share. Dr. Rael Sims, the relationship scientist, he was with us on week 1, and he is in, tell us again, bro, in California, but I always mess up where. But he is in California. And then we have Dr. Vicky T. Sapp, as I said earlier, she is in Scranton, PA. And we have Mrs. Jones, who has a question, actually. And she's right here in Maryland. And then we have my wonderful honey bear. He is down in the basement in his new office. And he is saying hi to everybody who he knows. So this is awesome. But Mrs. Jones says, can you give some practical examples of what it looks like to build in self-care during the day?
Yes. So I am a huge fan of hashtag take a moment. Even if you just sit quietly for a minute and breathe, slowly in and out, in through your nose and out through your mouth. That will help you calm down and not chop somebody's head off that just got on your nerves. Okay. It allows us a moment just to get grounded. It allows us to really be aware of the decisions that we are about to make and recognize what the consequences of those decisions are. It literally puts oxygen where it needs to be so that we can lower our heart rate, think clear, and then move about our day. I love being able to just sit and listen to a song. And that's part of self-care, is knowing what you need and then gifting it to yourself. So most songs are about 5 minutes, would you say? So if you could just take 5 minutes and select a song that's going to give you whatever feeling you need. Think about what song is going to make you feel pumped up and energized and excited. Right. What song is going to help you to feel calm and peaceful? What's going to give you some spiritual uplift that is going to help you manage all the things that are going on? Right. These are the things that we can do. Just reading a quick scripture or affirmation will help reset your mind and get you more focused on your why or the thing that's keeping you going, even when things may be a bit more challenging. And then compartmentalizing is really important. I mean, most people are doing a lot of different things throughout the day of the workday. So if you're running down the hall while on the phone, you walk into the conference room, you sit down, you sit in the meeting, you take notes, you get up and you run and you get on a phone call, and then you type up something really quick, and then you go over here. You have just lumped everything together. So now your mind is this big chaotic mess. It ain't cute. So we need to have little transition moments in between things that we do, even if it's just 30 seconds. You sit down, 30 seconds, put away the old, bring in the new. And then you move on to this next idea, this next task. It allows you to be more focused. So you're not still trying to filter these things in that happened 15, 20 minutes ago. So these are the things you can do each and every day to help you get through the work.
Oh, y'all got that? I really felt that moment. Hey, Dr. Kiba. Dr. Kiba's on. Hey, Dr. Kiba. Dr. Kiba will be on Saturday. And she is a licensed psychologist. I'm excited. And so these are quick tips. One of the things I started doing is Sherelle Moore Tucker does virtual yoga sessions now. And so I've had 3 sessions with her once a week. And so I literally schedule my first session of the day. And when they leave out, I push my chairs up against the door and I clear the floor and I lay out the yoga mat and I take an hour for my session. I make sure that no one is right after. So I have at least 30 minutes to get my brain together because it's so relaxing that you just kind of want to chill for a second. And it's been extremely helpful. So I know a lot of people cannot do that, but there are things that, like Erica said, you can do 5 minutes. Take a minute just to kind of pause and get yourself together. For me, I did that just to kind of help me relax some. Yeah.
And move. Sometimes you just got to move your body. You know, it's great if you can tap into that resource such as you and do something that's guided. But even if you literally just are rotating your neck, your head, and you're doing some shoulder rolls, you're getting your body moving. If you're doing a lot of typing, you want to make sure you're stretching things. And once again, it gets the oxygen flowing. So it gets to your brain and you can make good decisions.
Exactly. Send the oxygen up. Okay. All right. Let's see who is with us. Dr. Rael says he is in South Pasadena. Dr. Keeper said, hey. And Dr. Rael says, a song that will stimulate your pleasure center, allowing you to release serotonin to feel better. That's why he's the relationship scientist, because he gives all those scientific words. He gives the big words. Yeah. So this is good stuff. Okay, mentor. Is there anything else that I have not asked that you need to kind of share with the people to make sure that they walk away with everything?
You know, it's really about knowing yourself. I mean, and I can't stress that enough, because so often we look to the left or we look to the right and we see what everyone else is doing. And we try to make our lane match their lane, do what they do. And if we feel like we're off course according to them, then it makes everything that we do wrong. And that's not self-love. That's not having a healthy relationship with yourself. And it's definitely not self-care. You know, we have to know who we are and how we operate. Now, I'm an introvert, so I need my time to myself to de-escalate, to be in quiet, to just have a moment, just to put myself back together again. Where someone else, like my sister, is an extrovert, so she likes being around people. It gets her energy flowing. You know, I was sharing with you before you went live that my birthday was this past Saturday, and everyone's like, "What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? How are you gonna celebrate?" What I tell you, I did.
Laid in the bed all day. Well, she went to breakfast, and then she laid in the bed and watched movies.
That was the best thing ever, because that's what I needed for me. So we can't, you know, look at what other people are doing. Know yourself, gift yourself what you need, and be healthy, happy, and whole in that process. Don't worry about other people.
I like how you keep saying gift yourself.
Yes, you deserve
it. I like it. Yes. That it's not something that it's like, oh my gosh, I got to go and take a break. No, you should be excited about it. Like the word gift, it means that it's like, here, girl, do this.
It's when you love somebody, when you appreciate somebody, you gift them with something. And that's what we're trying to do for ourselves.
Y'all got this. Keep telling y'all, free 99. Free 99. You cannot beat this information. Like you can't as the old church folks, you can't beat God's giving. So this is information that is so helpful. I know I've been helped. Like, I've already started proclaiming how I'm walking into 2020. Mm-hmm. No resolution, no tangible things. I'm starting now. So just my mindset, that's key. And self-care is very important. We have one more comment. Dr. Rayo says, respecting yourself is knowing yourself in order to love yourself. Yep. And then he signed it. He actually put Dr. Rayo Sims underneath. I see you, bro. Mm-hmm. I see you. Hey. So this is good information. We're right at 8:29. And so are there any last minute tips?
Get clear about your vision. We talked about resolutions are not a thing, whatever. Mm-hmm. Know what your vision is, because we all have our own unique vision. Mm-hmm. So being clear about what it is you want to aspire toward, what it is you want to accomplish, because a lot of self-care, especially for us super women, is feeling accomplished. Mm-hmm. It's being able to say, I said I was going to do this. I started right. I stay consistent. Mm-hmm. And I love your accountability piece, because a lot of times we need some level of accountability to stay consistent, so that when we reach the end, we can say, I accomplished it. Mm-hmm. I did it. I said I was going to do it. Mm-hmm. I had a clear vision and I did it. And that is sometimes the most amazing feeling in the world. Yeah. So be clear on your vision.
I got that. Yeah, I got some amazing stuff. If you can, send me some hearts. Let me know that this is good information. Go ahead and let me see those hearts, please, wherever you're at. Let me know you are with me. I know there's a delay, so I'm actually looking for hearts on my phone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so, yeah, there they go. Hey, Dr. Sapp. So this is good. I am so grateful, again, that you decided to join me and that you made time for little old me. And so everyone, this is a gift that I have gifted to you, or that God has gifted to you, because I was just obedient. And so you have all this information on how to take care of you better in 2020, but you can start today. You don't have to wait until January 1. So, Miss Erica, thank you. Can you tell the people how they can find you and what is coming up next for you?
Well, you can find me by going to my website, ericanreed.com. But what's coming up next for me is I start every year off with an event that's just for the ladies. It's a vision board workshop, actually. And it's really focused on, like, as I said, getting clear about what it is you want to accomplish, and not really saying, oh, you know what, I'm going to put a bunch of images on a board and call it a party and be done with it. It's really about setting some goals, setting an action plan, getting some accountability and coaching throughout the year. And then you can end the year saying, I did it. I'm proud of myself. And it's awesome. So I definitely, awesome. Would encourage you to take a look at it. You can go to ericanreed.com/vision board to learn more about it.
You don't want to miss it. I'll be there. This will be my second year attending. And I'm excited. I'm actually looking at my vision board. My vision board is actually at the bottom of my stairs. So every time I walk up the stairs, I can see everything. And so that's where I chose to put it, because I did not want to forget the things that I wanted to work on throughout the year. So for me, mine is actually going to be a continuation. But I might get inspired when I walk in the room and do something different, or I may just add to what I have. So we'll see. But I hope you join us, because every year it's sold out. And I've never seen anything like it. So I encourage you to sign up if you're in the area.
Yeah, we'd love to have you.
Yes. So again, thank you, Miss Erica. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much for allowing me to do this with you.
Thank you. All right, well, it's time for us to say bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Y'all
have a great buzz.
Yes, have a great week. And Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
And I'll see y'all on Merry Christmas. I'll be flying solo that night. So, but I have a message for you. Look, I said that like a messenger. Bye, guys. Have a good night.